Alright, we are back with another video, and we are watching a new anime on our channel called Tougen. And at the beginning of the episode, we see a man desperately trying to save his senior from heading down a dark and painful path called fatherhood. He warns him to get rid of this demon baby because he's just gonna grow up to be a monster. Then we jump forward in time, and that baby grows up to be an ungrateful dropout, proving him right. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, you are spot on. Like, when you get the first introductions of anime of this kid and what is he in middle school, high school, whatever, and he just, pans to the dang wall in his room of all them freaking guns, bro. Like, what the heck is going on, bro? Like, you don't think your kid is some type of different or weird that, you got all these weapons and all this and you just thinking it's fine and you buying them for him? Because I know he ain't got no job. Like, bro, he got all type of guns. And, from me having a Call of Duty background, I'm noticing and, recognizing some of these guns. So I'm like, yo, this kid on something different. But like, they had to play it off by putting the gun caps by him. Like, he ain't got real bullets, pellet guns and all that. But still, that's a red flag right there. Because as soon as he out of high school, he gonna buy the real ones. You already know. But, I was like, yeah, this dude, that's a definite red flag from your child, bro. And, as a dad, Tsuyoshi, bro, he was just like, hey, it's cool. Like, I mean, you can have them hobbies. Like, I want you in school because you dang near not doing nothing with your life. But, I mean, that Tsuyoshi is enabling him.
I mean, hey, if he was in the
crazy,
U.S.,
bro.
they probably been bonding. Let's go to the range.
More like Texas. Yeah. Let's go shoot, son. Let's talk about your problems over guns. Yeah, bro.
Then later on, we see Shiki's father's colleague come back, once again trying to save him.
50 years later.
So he can actually have a life.
Exactly.
And you know what he does? He instead being saved, he runs his ass over. I was kind of shocked to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly, bro. I mean, hey, he came back to, he tried to give him fair warning. He's like, hey, bro, if you're not gonna do it, bro, I'm gonna do it for you. Cause we that much of bros, so I'm gonna get rid of your child for you, bro.
And then we find out
even
that
if it's 50 years later.
50 years later, he just aged a lot.
It's like it gotta be like 17 years, bro. How he looked that old, bro? He looked like he about to kick the bucket at any time. Come on, my guy.
Man, you didn't see him strut up when he walked up. He had his coat over, putting on his little glove.
It looked like a retired pimp, bro. Like, nah, he done, bro. I was like, how you age that? Like in the flashback, he looked like he was a good 20. Now you good 73. Just living life day by day.
I mean, his dad did leave the company, so he got to take on the work.
Yeah, he had to take over, and it stressed him out like being the president. Literally. But on Tsuyoshi came back, bro. He pulled up for his son. He's like, hey, bro, I ain't just no old geezer that's been looking after you for all these years, bro. I got them hands too, bro, and I know how to use this weapon right here. But whole time when he pulled up, something in the back of my head was like, man, this screams death flag all over, bro. I was like, are we about to get another anime where somebody gotta die, bro? But I was like, you know what? Let me just let this play out and see what this fight do, bro. Because I was like, I don't want to jump the gun too quickly, bro.
At that moment too, they kind of explained who they are too. That I think they're descendants of Momotaro.
Onis. You talking about his homie?
Yeah, both of them.
Yoshi.
Yeah,
because they was in the same group.
They kind of explained that their special powers come from being descendants or having the blood of Momotaro in them.
Yeah, that is true. Yep. I did forget about that. My fault. And that's why he was like, so mad because, Shiki is a descendant of they're ops for life. Like, bro, why is you fraternizing with the enemy, bro? Like, I gotta teach you a lesson. You can't be raising no kid that's gonna grow up to probably kill us, but it is what it is. But, when my boy Tsuyoshi went down and got gravely injured, that boy Shiki awakened. All these other animes that they do this too, bro. You know what I'm saying? But my boy Shiki showed his, he showcased his demon Oni powers, bro, and was like, hey, them guns I got in the house? I'm gonna manifest them right here and show you what I'm about, bro.
He's like, I got them on me.
Exactly. Bro turned to a modern day Carnage, bro, in the anime. It was like, hey, come on, bro, shoot the fade. And I ain't fighting with my fists. I'm literally shooting. Like, man, he was pulling out guns from every which way, bro. It just reminded me of like Billy and Manny back in the day, bro. There's a character called House Delgado, bro. Had a gun for an arm, bro. Like, there was nothing going down in that cartoon where he had to have a gun, but he just, he walked around with it. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It was cool introduction, bro.
Yeah, when he's pulling out this mouth, I was like, where else he gonna pull it out from?
Oh no! Every single inch of his body turned into a gun. Like, that's a crazy power to have, man. That's a real crazy power.
There was one part that got me cracking up though when when Shinky ran up on him and kicked him in his face so hard that all you heard was ah! And then he steps on his face and fires point blank like it's nothing. I was like, okay.
Hey, bro, we shooting to kill, bro. We ain't sugarcoating nothing over here. Like,
I was like, man, he was in pain.
What else you gonna do when you got a probably dang near 6 foot demon Oni running up on you and kick you straight in your stuff?
I was like, oh, he done. He took him out. All right.
Ain't much you can do right there, my boy. Then you put icing on top of the guns, bro. Oh heck no, it was a cherry on top. Didn't let him up. Like, at the end of the fight, bro, my suspicions was answered. They had to kill my boy Tsuyoshi off so my boy Shiki could awaken and, become the demon Oni that he is, bro. And, awaken his dormant powers that's been, dormant for years. But I was like, man, it's just getting to that typical anime fashion, bro. Somebody always got to get smoked so somebody else can come up, bro. So I'm getting tired of it, man. Why can't everybody stay alive, bro? Why can't everybody stay alive and live happy lives?
Man, somebody gotta bite the dust, man.
Yeah, but he could have grew up some more, bro. They could have bonded over guns, shooting at innocent animals in the woods or something. But they had to get him going. And he's like, yeah, Shiki's gonna have to grow up without you now, my guy. We're gonna have somebody else come through and raise him.
But you know what
what?
But you know what I thought was crazy though? That, the father was finally free from that demon. And this dude really had the nerve not to, let him rest in peace.
Yeah. Okay, I guess. You can see, you can hear the pain in his voice when he is dying, brother. He's like, goodbye, Shiki. You was my son. I always looked at you as my son, bro. You's my son. He kept using that word over and over, bro. That's his son right there, bro. You gotta respect it, man. He ain't had to raise him. They ops from blood. Like it's in their nature to be ops. He could have smoked them years ago, but he gave him a second chance. Now he gotta live on without him.
I was wondering why he didn't like him so much, but I know he loved him deep down, but I was like, why are you giving him a hard time?
Probably because he's on his back a lot and didn't let him do what he wanted to do. It's typical teenage fashion, bro. That's how teenage years are, bro. Like, you don't ever want to listen to your parents and do what you want to do. But as you get older, bro, you start to realize you really do need your parents, man.
He just didn't get enough whoopings. That's what it was.
This dude, I'm trying to make it nice and all happy. Like this dude just keep putting on the negatives. Is he serious? He dead, bro. He dead. Let him rest, bro. You talking about he ain't let him rest in peace? You ain't letting him rest in peace in this video, bro. You tripping too.